All right, let's get right into it. Today, we are cracking the code on one of the toughest certifications out there, the Autodesk Certified Expert in CAM for multi-axis milling. Now, this isn't your average test. It's really a way to prove you're at the top of your game. So, let's dive in.
So, before we even touch on the technical stuff, just look at this. This one statistic says it all. A 50% fail rate. I mean, that's huge. And it's not just about what people know. The source points out it's due to anxiety and lack of confidence. So right off the bat, you know this is as much a mental game as it is a skills test.
So how do you make sure you land in the 50% that passes? Well, it all starts with knowing exactly what you're up against. In this first part, we're going to dissect the exam itself so you can understand the challenge inside and out.
So, what is this thing really? Think of it as a professional benchmark. It's proof that you have a seriously deep understanding of advanced toolpath programming. We're talking about tricky 3D geometry and freeform machining here. This goes way beyond just knowing the software. It's about truly mastering the craft.
And here's the number that kind of defines the whole experience, 72. You're going to face 72 questions, each one designed to push your skills to the limit. It's a total sprint covering a ton of material, all while the clock is ticking.
Now check out this breakdown, because this is where it gets really interesting. Look at that. A whopping 41 questions, more than half the test, are on Fusion 360 Basics. Yeah, it covers assemblies, drawing, and all that other stuff, but this tells you everything. Having a rock-solid foundation is absolutely non-negotiable. And don't let the word basics fool you. This is where they test if you really know your stuff.
Okay, so enough talk. To give you a real taste of the exam, we're going to throw 3 sample questions up on the screen. Let's just see how these feel.
All right, first one. This is about core functionality. What is the default keyboard short key for the extrude command? Is it A, E, B, EX, C, EXT, or D, X?
Okay, next up, a question about assemblies. Which of the following is not correct for a grounded component? Is it A, it becomes fixed at its place, B, you can't ground more than one component, or C, joints won't drive the component anymore?
And one more for you, also on assemblies. Which of these options will create a reference point for assembly joints? Is it A, rigid group, B, joint origin, C, drive joints, or D, motion link?
So, how'd you do? You know, whether those felt easy or tough, they prove a really important point. Winning on this exam is all about preparation. So let's switch gears from the problem to the solution, because with the right tools, this test is totally doable.
And the resource we're going to look at today is from certificationexam.com. They've got this really powerful online web simulator and a mobile app that are built specifically for this Autodesk exam. It's a super focused way to get yourself ready for the big day.
I love this because it shows their 2-part strategy. Over on the left, you've got practice mode. This is your training ground, your gym. You can build your own tests, focus only on the areas where you're weak, and just learn at your own speed. But then on the right, you have exam mode. That's game day. It copies the real time test environment, so you can build the confidence and the muscle memory you need to crush that test day anxiety we talked about.
And you can tell these features were designed for how people actually study today. You can practice from anywhere with the mobile app, even if you're offline. You can bookmark the tough questions to come back to later. But here's the most important part. You can analyze your results to pinpoint your weak spots and then turn them into strengths. And everything syncs up between the web and the app, so your prep is always smooth.
So it all comes down to this really simple but super effective 3-step plan. First, you understand the topics, you get the knowledge. Second, you drill the concepts over and over in practice mode. And third, you master the real-world pressure in exam mode. Understand, drill, master. That's the path right there.
So there you have it. We've looked at the challenge, and we've laid out a clear path to get you through it. The only question left is the one you see right here. Are you ready to go out there, prove your expertise, and take that next big step in your career?